The way we view things is not the customer is the golden ticket. It's the customer, it's the people that work here, it's the drivers that work here, and it's the vendor partners that work here. All of us are all equal. The way we view things is that all parties need to be successful.
My name is Mark Hancock, currently manager of operations. I like working here. It's a great company, they treat me well. You really are like one of the family. I've even had Thanksgiving dinner at Peter's house many times. So literally it's like my Fresno family.
I started out in the transportation industry, just got married, had a kid on the way, and needed a job. And I went down to Los Angeles and interviewed for a position with a large trucking company in 1971, and I've never been in an interview or anything like it since. I spent 3.5 days in Los Angeles, spent 8 hours in a psychologist's office in #1 Wilshire building in Los Angeles, spent 2 days being interviewed by a whole bunch of people I didn't know, then a half a day going over stuff, came back to Fresno and was accepted by Bank of America and got the call and was hired by the trucking company, which they hired 1 manager trainee a year. I'm the only one that they'd ever hired that didn't have a college education. Got the job, and here I am today. Then I was hired by a truck brokerage firm in 1980 after the Carriers Act that deregulated the transportation industry. May 1st of 1985, TGS was born. In the back room of my father-in-law's packing house, we were packing grapes, and I was driving a forklift, and I'd jump off the phone and answer the phone before my father-in-law got to it. 6 months later, I bought this property. I had a very, very supportive wife. We talked, and I said, you know, I started 2 companies for them. I want to try it myself. And she's very supportive. And I said, we're going to lose our house. We're going to lose everything we have if this isn't successful. And I hope you're okay with that. And she said, yes, let's go for it. Here we are 35 years later. 30 of the 35 years, we've operated 7 days a week, 24/7. That includes Christmas Day, New Year's Day. We are open, especially with our old intermodal division. The customers don't care, you know, with holidays. And that's one of our largest attributes is we're always there for the customer.
We're doing some transition between operations and safety and compliance, and I'll be moving more into a role of safety and compliance, maintenance scheduling, kind of like asset management. Things like this, our chassis, containers, as well as DOT hours of service, anything related to DOT, FMCSA. I handle all of that.
There's a few ways we get customers. Now, mostly we get customers through word of mouth. In our industry, you work with 3 different kinds of people. You work directly with the shipper or the receiver, the BCO, beneficial cargo owner. You work directly with the steamship lines who own or who have part of the cargo, and then you work with the brokers, freight forwarders. We treat them with respect, as he started 35 years ago. We honor their wishes if we can. They work hard for us, and we work hard for them. We have new trucks. The new trucks we have in our Reno office, I mean, we just got them in January. They're brand new off the showroom floor. And they are just like you buy a brand new nice Buick or a Cadillac. They've got lane detection stuff. They have the cruise control that will slow you down if there's a car slowing down in front of you, blind spot monitor, all that kind of stuff. On top of that, they've got GPS tracking and dash cams for insurance claims. That's helped us a couple of times in the last 2.5, 3 years since we've had them. What we do with our trucks, we have 5-10 different things that we do different when we spec a truck for drayage that make the truck last longer. We get a sliding 5th wheel. We make the 5th wheel a lot longer so you can haul a 20 and a 40 versus a Werner truck, a long over-the-road truck will hook to a trailer. It'll be hooked to it for weeks. We hook and unhook from a container 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day, depending on the customer and the application and what the guy's doing in a day. For us, particularly where we're located, we climb the Grapevine and the Altamont Pass and Donner Pass every day. So we want a truck that not only gets good gas mileage, but it's got power to get up the hill. Because if you don't have enough power, you're wasting time going 30, 40 miles an hour when you can go 45 or 50 going up the hill. So you want to spec the truck according to your needs and application.
We're in such a reactive business, and a lot of our competitors are not proactive. And Tim and Peter and I have always had the same mindset, is that we'd rather be in the front of the line than in the back, and protect our owner operators, protect our customers, make sure that, you know, strategically, either way this went, we were going to be okay. One way or the other, I think, you know, the owner operators, they don't like to live in the world of the unknown. So bringing some clarity and trust and direction for them, I think, was key in helping get everything off the ground too. People tend to stay at companies for two reasons. You know, one is the way they're treated, and the second's pay. So we focus on number one first. We obviously pay really well also, but it's how they're treated, and these guys treat their people very, very well.